Okay, welcome back. Last time we started up Crash Bandicoot and beat the entire first island, which honestly came as a bit of a surprise to me. But today we're starting up Island 2, and we're gonna have to start at starting off by making our way up the creek. And I came to an inconvenient realization, which I believe I did note in the description. So basically, to get the gem in every level, I have to beat the level, obviously, get every box, and not die in the process. So it basically requires a perfect play of that level. So, obviously, I have missed a good few of those, because I think I've died in almost every level. So, pretty much, I'm just going to state this outright. My current approach for this is going to be that I'm going to play the game normally. I'm just going to play the game normally, get gems. If I get gems, great. If I don't, unfortunate. And then when I get to, I think the level's called the Great Hall, which is the second to last level, I will then go back to any level where I didn't get the gem to try to get the gem. So, yeah, we'll be going back to a good few levels, to say the least. But, I do want to just do that so I at least feel like I'm making regular progress. And obviously I can't get all of them straight away. Okay, so I need to hit this box, and honestly, I firmly believe this little jump is the hardest bit of platforming in this stage. Okay, are those lily pads back? Yes, they are. Because I need to actually double back here. I need to double back here, hit this TNT crate, and bounce up. Yeah. Safe, 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 made it. That was so close to being like 8 different shades of disaster. Also, I should probably note, I am recording this on August 7th, so the day before this comes out, and I basically haven't slept, because I basically sat up all night watching Evo, and I basically just, yeah, so basically I watched pretty much all of Evo, and it finished at 7 AM my time, roughly. So, yeah, I have not slept a massive amount, but honestly, to be totally honest, I don't think that's really going to impact my playing skill in this very much at all, because I'm still going to be bad at it, aren't I? However, having said that, Evo was ridiculously good. Like, genuinely one of the best. I know it might be like recency bias, but like genuinely, it was fantastic to watch. Okay, and that should be the level done perfectly. Because we didn't die, we didn't lose a life. Perfect, there we go, fantastic. So that is gem number 4. Also, I should probably note, I did save in the previous episode, and then I recorded basically this episode, but I didn't have audio, so I'd basically overwritten the save. So yeah, I just deleted the save, so now I'm just going again. So we are now at 22% completion, and we get our next boss fight right now against Ripperoo. So Ripperoo is actually a character who I never really cared a massive amount for, and then I played him in Crash Team Racing, and he ended up just being my main in Crash Team Racing. Don't really know why, don't really know how, but he ended up being my main in Crash Team Racing. So basically, this boss fight is quite simple. We just have to, well, jump on the big TNTs and hope he's in the blast radius. And obviously, he will just jump around. I think he jumps at random. And also, obviously, if we fall in the water, we just die. Also, until the third stage, until the third phase, I don't think he will jump to back row, like, at all. Like, I'm pretty sure he will not jump to the back row until he is on 1 HP, I don't think he jumps to back row. So, that's kind of a safety location, I suppose. Okay, that didn't go too well. Hopefully we can just hit him, though. Nope. Okay, I fully admit, that time, I jumped, tried to course correct, and just like, I jumped, saw him jumping the same way, tried to course correct, and just landed in the water. So, obviously, wasn't my finest hour of platforming, to be totally honest. Also, we can kind of hide in these little alcoves here, which could be very handy. And, okay, that is really good. We are now 2/3 of the way there. So now he will actually use the back row, because, again, he doesn't use back row until he's on his last bit of health. And hopefully we can do this without dying, because I have 49 lives. I have 49 lives. I'm not concerned about getting a game over, but, you know, I'd like to conserve as many as I can, you know? Okay, let's hope he'll jump over here next. No, he will not. I'll be honest, I'm sure there probably is a pattern to... Like, I'm sure there probably is a pattern to, like, how and where he jumps. But... well... yeah, I'm sure there probably is a pattern to how and where he jumps. I just don't know it, so, yeah, I'm just gonna be kind of jumping around randomly and hitting the TNT where I can. I also don't know how... actually, that's something I should do. Realistically, I should probably try to pay attention to, how big a time gap it is between, like, jumping on a TNT and it exploding. Or how long it takes for it to move downstream. Because obviously, I need it to be a bit further downstream, because he doesn't go to the back row until he's on 1 HP. Okay, fantastic, he jumped into that time. So I guess he might be willing to work with us a little bit here. That's 2. So we just need 1 more. Also, kind of funny how we can't actually spin him. Like, you know, spinning is our... no. I just ran into the water. I just kind of got... I got a bit too close to the edge there and just kind of slipped off. Not exactly my best day for this, but you know what? We'll be okay. And will that hit him? It will! Fantastic. Okay, so... yeah, I should also probably just note, as I mentioned earlier, yeah, Ripperoo was probably my main in Crash Team Racing. Well, specifically in the remake, because obviously you can't play him in the adventure mode of the original release. I guess you might be able to, like, with a Game Shark or something. But basically, yeah, Ripperoo is kind of cool. He is my favorite character to play in that game. I don't really have, like, a massive investment in it, but he just kind of ended up being the character I played most. Like, I don't really know how or why, but here we are. Also, once again, I don't know if it's, like, random where he jumps to, or if he goes to, like, or if he goes towards where I last was, or what. Okay, we got him, though. Also, I don't know why he doesn't fall on the middle one. It's kind of weird that he falls, like, on the forward one. Anyway, on to the next level, which is the Lost City. And this is where we get our first shot at getting a colour gem. If we can beat this level perfectly, so no deaths and getting every box, we will get the green gem. I'll be honest, don't hold your breath on that, it's probably not happening first try, but you know what? Anything could happen. And also, this is like an evolution of the Great Gate, I think. The stages like the Great Gate and the Native Fortress, this is basically like their evolution, I suppose. You know what, I'm just gonna quit out and start the level over, because honestly, I feel like I made that jump. I really do. So I'm just gonna quit out and start over. Mostly because I don't know if it counts it, but if I'd done that, played all the way to the end and not gotten the gem for it, I would have been very annoyed, so, you know, I'm just kind of covering my bases on this. So hopefully we can get through without a massive amount of hassle. Obviously it doesn't respawn the lives, but I guess that's kind of natural. On the plus side, though, we do get a ton. Nope. That was exceptionally close. We do get a ton of Wumpa fruit. So yeah, these are pretty much 2D stages for the most part. And I spun way too late there. Basically, there will be these kind of swarms of bats, where obviously you can just hide in these little, in the like little dips. I need to quit out and start over because there is a thing there that I need to hit that I missed. So so run it back again. I don't even know why I'm doing it this way. I already know for a fact that I won't manage it. I mean, if anything, I guess I've technically, like, farmed Aku Aku masks, so I have a bit more leeway. But I know for a fact that if I'm gonna die, it'll be because I fall off. Like, I'll get pushed off by one of these things. Things rather than actually, like, taking a hit. It'll be because I fall off of something rather than actually, like, taking a hit. Immediately that happened. You know what? I'm just gonna run with it. Because I assume because I didn't hit a checkpoint, it wouldn't have chronicled that. And if I play this level perfectly now and don't get the gem, I'm just gonna be annoyed. I'm just gonna be a bit irritated by that. But hopefully we won't need to worry too much about that. And while I'm doing this, I might as well just ramble on about our Evo, because, as well, I spent pretty much my entire night watching it, so, okay, I got clipped by the edge of a bat's wing there, come on. Okay. You know, I'm just gonna quit out and start it again. I can't, it won't let me quit out the level, there we go. I guess I was mid-jump. Okay, so... yeah, Evo was really fun to watch. Still hoping that I can go one day. I didn't see every single tournament. Like, I didn't see every match of every tournament because, well, there was a whole lot of it. And obviously, well, there's some games I care about more than others. But like, I watched all the Championship Sunday. And I caught the end of Dragon Ball, I caught the end of Mortal Kombat on Friday and Saturday, respectively. No, wait, Dragon Ball was on Saturday, Mortal Kombat was on Friday, sorry. Also, those bats will keep happening. They will keep attacking as long as there's one on either side. So until I kill this one, they will keep going. Okay, now we can make some progress. Basically, there's a hidden metal box there, which is why it lets you bounce up. Okay, so now we just run through here, and we hit our first checkpoint of the stage. And also this level will have some Brio tokens. But yeah, so basically, so Marvel happened. My main takeaway from Marvel is I still love Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I think it's a fantastic game. But man, Zero is miserably boring. I really don't like Zero. I don't think that's like a controversial or uncommon opinion. I just really don't like Zero. But ZMC is, like, I get that it's like objectively like the best team in the game, but like, man, it is not fun to watch. But, you know, it's kind of sad that Marvel vs. Capcom 3 in a way is sort of a solved game. But to be honest, I did call that into question a couple of times, because it was just like, hey, check out this absolutely wild team. And credit to them, there were a couple of wild teams in top 8. And let's hopefully make it. What was that sound? Whatever. Oh, it's those boxes spawning in, okay. So, we are now probably like 2/3 of the way through the stage. So, and we also get the bonus stage here. Fortunately, we can die in a bonus stage, and we won't lose a life for it. So, for the next, like, 20 seconds... I was gonna say, so, for the next 20 seconds or so, the pressure's off, but I guess I spun too early. I spun too early and lost my leeway. because since I died, I lost the Aku Aku masks, so my degree of safety has just gone drastically down. So, I'm a little concerned, not gonna lie. So I'm just gonna wait for the bats to fly by, and made it. Fantastic. Now this, I feel like this is going to be a problem. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 3, 2. Okay, fantastic. Okay, that went alarmingly comfortably. And now we just bounce on this lizard. I had to bounce on that lizard's head. I had to bounce on that lizard. Wait. I may still have a shot at this. I'll have to backtrack, though. But it might still be doable. Like, it's gonna be really bad, but I think it may still be doable. Like, I think I'll have to do this backwards, because I got the last Torna token here. And at that point, I think the enemies should respawn. And therefore, I might be able to make my way back there. Fortunately, I don't need to get all of the one-path route in these. So that's a bit less worrying. And, you know, I can just get a good few of them. Nope. Yeah, that was entirely my bad. So the enemies should have respawned here. They did not respawn. I don't even think that jump spot... Oh, that's possible, okay. But yeah, I can't get this box. Because if I was playing Crash 2, I would have the slide jump. So, yeah, that isn't exactly ideal. Because I'm going to have had a perfect run through the stage, and now I won't be able to get the box anyway. Whoa, that was almost bad. Honestly, if I die now, I'm not too bothered, because, well, I messed up one thing, and now I can't get all the boxes anyway, so you know what? I guess that's okay, I'll have to come back. That is very frustrating, though. But I could, if I was playing Crash 2, I could slide jump, and I could probably make it. It'll be like, great, but you missed one box. Yep. Not gonna lie, that is maybe just a little bit infuriating. But, okay, you know what? It'll be okay. We'll just move on to the temple ruins. We'll just move on to the temple ruins. I'll come back and do the high road at... No, not a high road, the Lost Sea. The high road is a way later level. For a second, I thought I'd just kind of thrown myself off into the abyss. That wouldn't have been great. So yeah, pretty much... back to rambling about Evo. So yeah, it was super fun. Street Fighter was really good. Guilty Gear was really good. But Marvel was great, but I really don't like watching ZMC. Note, for people who don't play Marvel, ZMC refers to the Zero May Cry team. So it's basically, you play Zero, Dante, and Virgil. And basically it is, as far as it is pretty much just like the best team in the game. It's, like, from what I can tell, it is extremely high execute. Let's just start over. From what I can tell, it's an extremely high execution team, but it is also just like, I don't think it's very fun to watch. But, you know, that'll happen sometimes. And it's like, obviously not everything in every fighting game is going to be the most interesting to everyone. Like, I'm sure in MK11 there were people that loved watching Cetrion gameplay. Could not be me. But yeah. So, Marvel was kind of fun. You know, I didn't hit a checkpoint, so I think it should be okay. And if not, I guess I'm coming back anyway. So basically, Marvel was kind of fun, Tekken was really fun, Guilty Gear was really fun. And mostly just because Guilty Gear is always really fun. Also, 10 out of 10, absolute banger soundtrack. Okay. And Street Fighter was nothing short of incredible. Like, genuinely, that is one of the best top 8s I've ever seen for any tournament. Like, genuinely, Street Fighter 6 top 8 was phenomenal. Like, genuinely, instant classic. And also, we got some really nice announcements. I do kind of feel for the Grand Blue Fantasy Versus director, who they sent out to be like, hey, here's update on Grand Blue Fantasy Versus Rising. It will be coming out in November. And also, like I kind of feel for him, mostly just because, like, this man was sent out directly after Marvel vs. Capcom Grand Finals to not announce a new Marvel vs. Capcom. I mean, credit to the crowd, though. Oh, they were very polite and not mad about it, from what I heard. So, I mean, I think just in general, fighting games, very kind of polite sometimes. No. Okay, saved it. So yeah, that was good. Honestly, I really do, like, I've never played Grand Blue, either the actual phone game or... Like, I haven't played Grand Blue as the phone game or Grand Blue Fantasy... No! I guess I'm coming back to this level as well, aren't I? Great. So yeah, I've never played Grand Blue, either the phone game or Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, but I really do hope that that game, like, gets to live this time, because honestly, it came out at actually the worst possible time. Like, it looked like a really solid game, but I think it just came out at, like, the worst possible time. Like, I'm pretty sure it came out in March 2020, which obviously, you know, not exactly the best time for your game that would be, you know, played at offline events. Maybe not the best time for that to come out, so that was genuinely just really unfortunate timing. But the game did look really fun. And so I hope that that game gets, you know, it gets some time to live this time. And also, I think we said like a free edition of it is coming out, so I think a lot of people can at least try the game out that way. And we are up to 68 lives, fantastic. Then obviously, Tekken. Tekken, they showed Raven, who looks super cool. He's like going full-on ninja stuff now. And they also showed a new character called Azucena, who also looks really cool. Like, she looks so cool. Like, that is a fantastic character. She looks like she will be infuriating to play against with all the dodges and everything. But that is a cool-looking new character. Also, I'm not too worried about dying in this level, partially because I know that I need the red gem in order to get... Basically, I'll have to come back to this level regardless, because I need the red gem to get all the boxes. But yeah, Guilty Gear, they showed some new updates, so I think they said, like, new offensive and defensive mechanic. I got some new moves for certain characters. I remember seeing in one post that just described the collective scream of anguish from all of the top Strive players as when they saw May cancel the Dolphin. And then they announced Johnny was coming out in like 2-3 weeks or something. And that is really cool, mostly because Johnny is a kinda cool character. And also, 10 we are now up to 74 lives. Can I keep all 74 intact by the end of this stage? Because honestly, this is going alarmingly smoothly. Like, I'm genuinely a little concerned at how smoothly this is going. No! I shouldn't have said anything. I mean, I couldn't get the gem regardless, but still. And then I don't think Street Fighter did have an announcement. They showed Aki. She looks kinda wild. I don't think they showed gameplay for her, but like, I think she's like, I'm pretty sure she's like from the same like poison people as Fang was. And all I can say is hopefully she's a bit more popular than Fang was. I'll be honest, I still do not understand Fang, like, at all in 5. But, like, she seemed like a kind of cool character, and I have messed up 3 times now. And then, genuinely, the Street Fighter tournament was just phenomenal. I mean, all the tournaments were, but genuinely, I think Street Fighter might have been the best. To be fair, although that also maybe, you know, recency bias of Street Fighter 6, and also, it was just really good. I will say, though, I think the common complaint that I saw a lot of people having was just, like, a lot of finals did end up as just kind of mirror match city. Like, I think it was Mortal Kombat, Melty Blood, I think it was, like, MK, Melty Blood, Marvel, Tekken, Guilty Gear didn't, I don't think. Like, there was a good few games that just ended up as the mirror match in grand finals, which obviously isn't ideal. Sorry, but I really paused at the worst time there, huh? Yeah, sorry about that pause, just, you know, had a sneeze for a second. But yeah, basically, yeah, as always, Evo was just genuinely phenomenal, loved watching it. Obviously, I am messing this up something atrocious. I've died, what, like 7 times here now? Like, I was doing so well, and then I've messed this bit up 7 times in a row. Honestly, I think I'm just worried about this one ball. I can't even blame him on that time. Okay, so I should probably, like, employ the tech that I learned. I say that I learned, that I painstakingly failed to realize for a long time when playing the Insane Trilogy version of this. Okay, I thought if I landed on the rope it would have not killed me. Turns out that was, incorrect. So yeah, basically, pretty much I just need to watch where Crash's shadow is, not where his character model is. Because basically the shadow is where I'm gonna land. So, that's basically gonna be the plan, I think. Fantastic. And now we got a bonus stage. And bonus stages act as another checkpoint, I think. Because it's technically you leaving the stage and coming back. Okay, I didn't get crushed by the metal block. 10 out of 10. Off to a good start. And up we go. Over we go. Destroy that. Hop over. That was a really simple bonus stage. Hey, we managed to get a couple of lives back. I'll call that a success. So let's update our save. And, yeah, I'm just going to finish off this level, because I'm pretty sure we're close to the end here. I think there's like 2 or 3 turtle jumps, and then I think that's the end of the stage. And I will have to come back, because I know that I need, whatchamacallit? I know that I need, the red gem to fully complete the level. Which, obviously isn't ideal for me, but, you know, sometimes that happens. And that's the end of the level. Fantastic. Also, one thing I should probably note is, one thing I really like about this game is, as you start the game, it's like, Cortex's castle is like, way out in the distance, and then just like, you get gradually closer and closer, and it looks really cool. It's a cool visual effect on it. Not a visual effect, but it's a cool visual. Anyway, I'm gonna end off today's episode here. So, we didn't actually make all that much progress. We did, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... We did 5 levels, and ended at the start of Boulder Dash. So next time, I think we might finish the second island. I'll see how that goes. But as always, feel free to leave a comment or click any buttons down below if you feel so inclined. And I will hopefully see you all tomorrow for some more Crash Bandicoot. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.